Good afternoon, students. So today I am teaching very important topics about the computer generation, fifth standards. So this computer generation based on the size of computer. So there are the five generation of computer: first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and the fifth generation. So see one by one. The first generation start in year 1942 to 1955. In this year, to design the first generation of computer. And technology used a vacuum tube. So in this year we can design the technology as a first generation as a vacuum tube. They were big in size. So obviously you can see in this image the size is first generation computer is very big, and the operating system was slow. This because why operating system is slow? Because this is based on the batch processing. Batch processing means CPU execute the number of process step by steps, and there is no need to any manual or human. So that's why operating system was slow, and it took more time to process the information. So obviously if you done the some number of process in the first generation of computer, so take the more time for loading also, and if the first process complete, then look at the second process. So this is the main reason that it take the more time for process, and they are produce the more hits. So first generation of computer produce the more hits and consumed a lot of electricity. So that's why this is the main drawback of this first generation of computer. Look at this, store in separate room. You set the and air conditioner that control that heats. So this all, and there are some advantages of first generation of computer. The first generation we are able to process any task millisecond. So if you done some process in the first generation of computer, so this any task they are performed in millisecond and run the number of processes, and the program in the machine language. So this is the second advantage, that this is the based on the machine level, because machine only understand and return this instruction as a machine level language. So 0 and 1. So this is the totally depend on the machine. And there are some disadvantages that first generation computer size of machine very big. Obviously look that image. So size is very big and require large amount of energy for process. If you are done if you any process in the first generation of computer, so require the amount of energy complete that process. The heat generated and need the air conditioner. So obviously the first generation create more heat or burning the more heat. So that why to set the air conditioner to control that heats. And it is expensive, this is more costly. If you are purchase this first generation of computer, it's more costly for maintenance also and processing also, and in order to get the proper process, maintenance is required continuously. So if you are done the some first generation, suppose M1 M2 M3 process start in the generation of computer. So this all the process require the continuous maintenance, because they are burning lot of heats and set the air conditioner. So this all the things are needed to that maintenance. And look at the second generation of computer. The second generation start in year 1955 to 1964. In this year to design the second generation of computer. And second generation technology used a transistor. So the first generation we can use a vacuum tube. So second generation replaced as a transistors, and it is small in size as compared to first generation of computer. They were generate the less heat as compared to first generation computer, and it's less failure, because it's more chances in the first generation, because they are burning lot of heats. So that's why sometimes some information or process is failure, or sometime you lost your information. So it is less chance for the failure in second generation. And assembly language for programming. So in this second generation we can use the assembly programming language that written in the text, because the first generation is machine level. So this code written in only number 0 and 1. So second generation use the text here, and this code written as a text, and this is the readable format. And second generation, it is also we can move from one place to another place. So see, second generation as a left side transistors, and as small size as compared to first generation of computer, and it is based on the multi-programming. Multi-programming means suppose M1, M2, M3 process in main memory, and suppose M1 process wait for input output devices. So main memory use the another process M2. This not wait because already take the M2 process for execute the task. So this is the main and multi-programming, and also second generation is based on the multitasking also, because you can perform multitasking. Suppose I am use the Excel also, and then also I am use the internet browser. So this is I am perform the multitasking task here. And look at this second generation of computer, small size as compared to first generation computer, and it is portable because you can carry from one place to another place. First generation we cannot carry from one place to another place because size is very big and store the separate room. So second generation we can portable, we can move anywhere. And there are some advantages of second generation of computer. It less expensive and small in size. So obviously less expensive because if you purchase the first generation of computer, it is very costly, and small is very size is very small as compared to first generation is computer, and the fast speed because first generation based on the batch processing, but here they are provide the multi-programming and multitasking. So obviously speed is very fast, and low power consumption and less heat generated. So this second generation computer power consumption less. So first generation take the more electricity. So here the main advantage is that low power consumption. You take the more less power that execute the information or task, and less heat generated as compared to first generation computer. And second generation we can use the COBOL and Fortran in used for programming. So in this year there are two languages used, COBOL, common business oriented language. This language is used for the as a business purpose, and Fortran formula translation. This language is used for scientific work. So this second generation you can use two language, COBOL and Fortran here. And there are some disadvantages that maintenance of machine is required. So obviously if you as compared to generate the less heat, but also here maintenance is required to complete the task, and air conditioner required till heat cause the process slowly, and if your any process is slowly, also here to as compared for generation generate the more heat, but second generation less heat generated the less heat but set the air conditioner also here. So